Hello and welcome to a special bonus episode of My Hollywood Story. I'm Stacey Wilson-Hunt. One of our most popular episodes this season featured a live audience recording with actor and Oscar-winning screenwriter Billy Bob Thornton, the star of the Paramount Plus series Landman. The Noya House members and superfans who gathered for my interview with Billy in early May made for one of the most enthusiastic crowds we had all season. And the questions they asked Billy after my interview were equally engaging. Our first question came from a woman in the audience who wanted to know, what is Billy's favorite song to perform with his band the Boxmasters and why? Here's what Billy had to say.
My brother Jimmy, who passed away, he was a great musician and songwriter. We've opened the shows, even in my solo band before the Boxmasters years ago in the 90s, we always open with a song he wrote called Emily. And we end the show with a song called Island Avenue that he wrote. So we bookend the show with two of his songs. So those mean a lot to me. There's a recent song of ours, maybe 3 albums ago, I wrote a song called The Light of Lenore, based on the sentiment of the poem The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. I always loved Edgar Allan Poe. And there's a song called A River Rising that we had on a recent album. And we do that song into The Light of Lenore. It's the highlight of the night in our shows for me. This year, it's a little daunting, but, we play theaters that are 1,500 amphitheaters, things like that, big rock and roll clubs. And then we open for big name folks, like ZZ Top in particular. And this year, in L.A., we usually play the Troubadour or Canyon Club. This year, we're doing the Dolby Theater. Wow. It's 3,300 seats. Please come.
When is the show, Billy? We'll buy our tickets. When is the show? Do you know? We can look online, too, I'm sure.
Now, this is not confirmed.
Okay.
Because we had to sign off on it, and then the Live Nation people are doing. I don't know what it is.
We'll keep our Google alerts, ready for that.
So this is off the record, but that looks like where we're going to be.
That's
right
very
now.
Exciting.
And
that Dolby is a gorgeous space.
Yes, it is. And if this works out, it's a Monday.
Okay.
It's on the 20th of October on a Monday. So
okay. Off the record.
Please come.
Our second audience question came from a man who was curious to find out if Billy has ever worked with an actor whose performance totally blew him away. After Billy briefly answered this question, he offered up one of my favorite and funniest tangents of the season. Have a listen.
Well, over my career, I've had a lot of those moments. I mean, particularly my old mentor, Robert Duvall, showed me a lot. But, yeah, I mean, every now and then somebody does something that's, you're bowled over by. In terms of things that I watch, I usually don't start watching things until it's time to do my duty and vote for people. And being codependent, I never vote for myself. It's like I feel creepy doing it. So anyway, but what I do, and this is going to sound crazy, but out of the shows that are streaming right now, I won't see them probably until a little later because, first of all, I work 24 hours a day. I'm so busy that I have time to do nothing, hardly anything. But, late at night when I try to go to sleep, I'll watch Andy Griffith or something. But I always watched shows way later. And like when Seinfeld came out, I never watched Seinfeld, but then I watched the reruns, right? Right now, I'll tell you what I'm so bowled over, as you said, by. Never even knew it existed. And I woke up on a Saturday morning and saw this show that was, they have these marathons of a show all day. I'm obsessed with Parks and Recreation. Obsessed.
That is not what I was expecting you to say.
I'm like, see, because I don't want to watch like heavy stuff like I do. It's like, plumbers don't like to come home and fix the toilet. I watch things that entertain me or make me laugh.
It's a great show. It's very sweet.
Parks and Recreation. I just ran into Adam Scott earlier. Never met the guy.
The best.
And I went up to him. He's coming up to me like, oh my God. And I'm going, oh my God.
Watch Severance. Check him out in Severance.
That's what I hear. I'm going
it's
to
heavy
watch
though.
that.
So if you need to
Yeah.
debrief at the end of the day, it's
I
tough.
I am going to watch that, and I talked to him about it.
He's really great.
But sometimes I just want to see something that's really witty and well written and clever. And Chris Pratt is off the hook funny. Every time I see this cat on Parks and Recreation, and I watch episodes over and over, the ones I've already seen. But this cat is funny. I mean, I don't even know him. I just know he married Arnold Schwarzenegger's daughter or something.
I think he needs to do a comedy. He's very funny.
He is hilarious, this guy, and I love all of them. Ron Swanson on there. Nick Offerman, right? Yeah, Amy Adam.
You would have been a great guest star, actually, on Parks. Now that I'm thinking about
it.
it.
I'm terrified to do stuff like that. I'm not part of their team, and I have to come in there and try to be like them. No, I don't know, but I just love that show, and I mean, my favorite actors, frankly, are Eric Cartman and Peter Griffin, and Randy Marsh. After that, then it's Spencer Tracy, Frederick March, Montgomery Clift, and Andy Griffin.
That is quite a spectrum of taste you have, Billy.
Yeah.
The final audience question came from a man who wanted to understand more about what Billy means when he talks about feeling, quote, codependent, and how that particular sense of self-awareness impacts his art. I love Billy's response here, as he uses this topic to open up a larger take on how artists, for better or worse, should embrace all aspects of who they are.
I think all of the things that, what they used to call afflictions, I think they all add to it. I mean, I don't think anybody who is an artist is squeaky clean, and like if they would pass a psychological test that was like 100%, and I think the codependence somewhere down inside you, it drives you to want to draw people in, and so I think it does have something to do with it, and I don't think people should look at themselves as having something wrong with them. I really don't. I think we should just, accept who we are and live with it. And I laugh at my own stuff sometimes, and my daughter and I talk about obsessive compulsive disorder all the time. And, mine is about geometrical figures and things in certain directions and these weird, configurations I make in my head. And then my daughter and I laugh a lot of times because she or I will be talking to somebody and they'll say, "Oh yeah, I've got that too. I always put my left shoe on first." And it's like, you have no idea. That's like elementary school stuff right there. That's like not even, everybody puts one shoe or the other on first. You don't get it. But yes, I think codependence is a thing that I think you have to extract yourself from to a degree because it can take up so much energy. And at the end of the day, you're sort of like emotionally drained, but I can't get over it for the most part. I mean, I'll stand out on the sidewalk and talk to some, older lady whose son's in medical school or something, and she tells me the whole story, and I'll sit there and listen to the whole thing. I can't help it, But yeah, it's all these things are things that you do struggle with. But if you kind of look at them as kind of old pals who got you here, somehow it works okay.
We hope you enjoyed this special installment of My Hollywood Story. Stay tuned for more bonus episodes and brand new interviews coming very soon. Thank you so much for listening. My Hollywood Story is a production of Hippolyta Films and Entertainment. It is produced by me, Stacey Wilson Hunt, along with Sonia Slutsky and Wendy Green. Series producers also include Daryl Young and Janet Grayson. Our sound mixer is Luke Tierney, with camera by Ramiro Cantu. My Hollywood Story is edited by Nathaniel Wixon, with original music by Madi Gabrielle and Jenny Carr of Moon and Star. Our logo design is by Brad Mitchell, And I'd like to give a special thanks to Champion Turf. My Hollywood Story is sponsored by Mattel Films and recorded at Neue House Hollywood. If you like what you hear, give us a follow, leave a review, and let us know what you think.